Okay.
Hello, Line.
Hello.
What you got for me in store?
An interesting subject
Okay.
for you as a professional. You don't probably think about it, but for me, coming from zero background, I think about this, and I see that also with some of my customers. What do you think when people are waiting, for example, at the back for a stroke or at the net? How should their, hips be? Because sometimes they choose a profile already sideways.
Yes.
Many
I've
times
seen
at the
that.
net, or at the net they are waiting for a backhand volley like this, or at the back they're waiting for an overhead sideways.
Yeah, no, it's not easy. Also, I've seen that. One that you didn't mention is when recovering. For example, especially on the forehand side, I have players that hit the bandeja,
Yeah.
and then they assume that the next ball is going to come in the middle, so they are moving like this. And I'm not particularly someone that shares that concept. Like, I don't think so. Of course, the position, depending on where the ball is, can change a little bit. Mainly the way you are facing, or your toes might move a little bit, but not to the point that you are completely screwed to play on the other side.
Or the other leg is more back.
I mean, I don't agree with it. So if you ask me, my what I do when I play is, for example, if the ball is coming from there, I might be like this. See, if we exaggerate, I'm a little bit parallel towards that side, but not like this. For sure not. Same as when your customers are training, it's very normal that you are doing forehands from the glass. They do one, okay. They do two.
And
then they cheat. Okay, I got it. It's easy. And then the worst thing is not just the customer. The customer means well. The worst is when the coach doesn't say shit about it. And then the lady is like this. Yeah, well, you are causing so much damage on that customer. It's ridiculous. I mean, and on top of that, they pay for this. Yeah, so the least you can do is to tell them, hey, listen, you need to get back to the ready position. If you want to face a little bit the direction that I'm feeding the ball to, it's fine. But you need to get here, because the idea of training is doing the same repetition over and over again. So if we count, you need to do 1, 2, 3. But if you allow the customer to stay on 2, 3, 2, 3, then you are not training. That's not what you do in the game. So to me, the way you should be waiting is not completely straight, because the ball is not coming from there always. It's a little bit where the ball is, you change the position. Same as, for example, if my partner approaches down the line, I'm not going to move like this. I'm going to move more towards where the ball is.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be facing a little bit there. But the rule is that you got to take a profile that, yes, you're going to be anticipating and more prepared maybe for one side. But if they happen to surprise you with a shot that maybe wasn't high percentage shot, more in the low percentage shot, you still have the time to react.
Yeah, so you don't do the...
Yeah, so you don't do this, yeah. Then many times, this is the beauty of anticipation, yeah. If you anticipate, maybe you know that if actually you get what you were expecting, you are able to play a very aggressive shot, maybe 85, 90%. If the guy surprises you with a shot, hopefully they don't hit a winner. Hopefully you are not going to play a shot maybe even close to 60%, but you are able to block and then continue the play. Yeah? And hopefully you don't do something weird because of your body posture. But yes, I have to say that this is very interesting, because I have seen people being like this.
Yeah.
I mean, like this.
Yeah, especially when you are serving. When someone is serving, the other person is sometimes
that
waiting.
I don't understand. Also, I have seen people that play a lob and they go like this. So what if they play here? What the fuck are you going to do? How, like this? I mean, if you cannot hit a ball like this, you think you can hit it like this. Yeah, so to me, yes, for example, if I play a lob cross court, maybe I do this. Little bit. Yeah, little bit. I'm still able to turn this way. Yeah, I'm still able to turn this way. The chances that the ball might come here are higher. So then I'm pretty set for that. Then if the ball is this way, I will have more time with the balls. So then I have time to pivot and either spin, or if it's, if I want to take it as a backhand, I pivot, I have time. But basically, when you wait, don't wait on one side already. Don't lose the ready position as in on one side. Or the cowboy style. Don't be like this, so then you don't have time for this.
So at the net,
The net, there can be variation. I mean, I like this, but depending also on how players are used to holding the racket.
Yeah.
For example, I don't mind this player. Of course, probably the player is a little bit later on forehand, but I don't mind that. I don't mind if the player feels comfortable here or a player feels comfortable here. That to me is irrelevant, as long as the guy is not like this. Yeah, like I said, it's the same as gripping. I don't need the perfect continental grip. Yeah? I don't need the finger perfectly here or here or here. That to me, if you feel comfortable with it, it's fine, but it cannot go to the extreme that you are like this. Yeah, like, what about this side? So you have to be, I understand this position, because then I'm able to step. But I cannot just show one profile. It's a terrible mistake.
And also, to me, when I see players having that tendency that they have, that profile, I love to play. Like, I love to kick their ass on the other side.
Hopefully you don't play to the profile that they're waiting, because they have a plan. Yeah.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I mean, we love these kind of questions, because there are things that sometimes we are shy to ask, or we think they are not interesting enough. And I think it's very interesting, especially because these things happen more at the recreational level. So please feel free to ask us any of these things. We also made a video on, should we look at the ball? Yes, of course. I mean, it turned out really interesting for people.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, profile, remember, you can face the ball a bit, yeah, but not to the point that, oh, ball there, ball by the door. Oh, no, that cannot happen, guys. I mean, you have two sides, and you have to use them both. Yeah, hopefully you're not this kind of player either. Yeah, that just hits forehands. Remember, if it's on your right, it's a forehand. If it's on your left, it's a backhand. That's it. The end of the story. Anyway, keep it tasty.